Hi, welcome to my baking show. Today I have gal Sharina.
Hi, my name is Sharina, and you probably catch me on the Met 107 FM. It's a international radio station here, stationed in Bangkok, and I host a radio show from 4 to 7 p.m. from Mondays through Fridays.
And we'll be making red velvet cake.
Yay!
As per her request. So we're going to be starting with preparing our trays, and so we use the wax paper and we fold it in 4 if you want, and draw on the wax paper, and we just cut it.
Okay, can we cut it?
Yes, please.
This is such tough work, cutting wax paper.
We're just going to be using the shortening or butter if you want, melted, and butter the bottom of the tray.
This should be easy. I'm taking way too long to cut this.
Oh, and also preheat the oven at 180 degrees, top and bottom.
All right. Yay! Done. I'll put this aside.
I think this should fit. Place it in at the bottom. This will help you to be able to take the cake out easier.
I like baking with my mom, and she likes baking like chocolate cakes, apple pies and stuff, but this is actually my first time making red velvet cakes.
I promise you it will be very good.
Okay, cool.
So while she's doing that, we'll start off 165 grams of butter. And the sugar, which is 330 grams. And then we'll cream it until it's light and fluffy. So we use the whisk attachment. And the reason why we use the whisk attachment is because we want the butter and sugar to incorporate.
Until it gets really fluffy, right?
And then we just
Fluff it up.
start from
Usually
very
it takes
low,
around how many minutes?
like 5 minutes, but it's just generally because normally if you use different machines,
Yeah.
it will be a bit different.
How high is the speed?
So we start from low speed, and then as soon as you know that it's not gonna like fluff up to your face, then you start like
Alright.
medium to high speed.
Okay.
You can see the color of the butter is already whiter. You want it to be really fluffy. So about 5 minutes.
5 minutes. What are we putting next after it's fluffed up?
After this we
Is
put
it milk or
all
eggs?
the eggs.
So I'll crack up the eggs
Yeah.
right now.
And then I think it's ready. Light and fluffy. You see?
Yep.
And the eggs, I also put the vanilla inside.
Okay.
Half a tablespoon.
Half?
Yeah.
I like vanilla.
This cake will be kind of half chocolate, half vanilla kind of thing. Put all of the eggs in.
I wonder why my mom usually likes to put like one in at a time.
Because it's easier for it to incorporate. But you'll see why I did this. Because we have milk. This we also start with low speed. Just until we get it all mixed and creamy and there's no like bits and stuff inside, then we stop. And you can see it's really smooth now.
Nice.
Yeah. And then
You have to mix the cocoa into
this,
the flour,
so we're gonna sieve it.
including the baking powder.
Okay. So 330 grams of
Flour.
yes, which is self-raising.
Yeah. 1 teaspoon.
Yeah, but we're gonna put 2. Actually, if we use the self-raising, you don't really need to put this again.
But we're still putting
But
it.
we want it to be more fluffy.
Yes. Okay.
And then 30 grams of cocoa powder.
So when does the vinegar come in?
The vinegar will go into the
Milk?
milk.
So it's like buttermilk.
It's basically buttermilk. We need
Yeah.
the buttermilk in this
Yeah.
recipe. So 1.5 tablespoon of lemon juice into the milk. Okay. And then vinegar, 1/2 tablespoon. And the vinegar also reacts with the baking powder to make the cake very nice and fluffy. And then the color we also put in here. In the olden days, I guess they used the beetroot, but the beetroot doesn't make the cake very like red. It's kind of dull red.
More like brownish, really, because it's chocolate based.
Yeah. So also 1.5.
Ooh.
I always put it in there so that I don't forget.
Yeah.
Like it reminds you that you haven't put anything in.
Look at that.
1.5 tablespoon.
Isn't that beautiful?
So 1/3 of the liquid. It doesn't have to be exact, just guesstimate. Then also we do this until it's smooth. Okay, I think we're gonna scrape it down once and then you can put 1/2 of the dry ingredients.
So 1/2 of the dry ingredients.
Yeah. I always make a mess.
I bake with my mom, so if I make a mess, she'd be like, "Oh, you gotta clean that up." I was like, "Okay, relax."
That's how it should be though.
Yeah.
Start off slow again.
The color is so nice.
Yeah, and you'll start to see that it gets like it looks like cocoa powder and the red coloring. Now it's smooth again. We want to also scrape it again. And the bottom, because it never gets to the bottom. And as your machine gets older, it really doesn't get to the bottom.
Really?
You really have to...
I didn't know that. I didn't know
I think,
about the age of the machine. Everything, huh? Doesn't function well when it gets older.
Now,
another
1/2 of the rest. Looks a bit disgusting, but I promise the taste will be good.
Okay.
This is
Do you usually put a little tiny bit salt in?
I didn't because I used the salted butter this time.
Okay.
And the reason why is because the salted butter makes all my cakes the same taste. Like if you use like unsalted and then you put the salt in, sometimes the salt doesn't taste the same. Now the rest of the
we
flour.
put all of it in.
I think that looks like a lot of cake. And now for the rest of the milk.
So we got all the ingredients in.
Yep.
I like eating cake though. When I bake at home, it's just like, I would taste it.
One more time. And you can see it's smooth. You can put your finger in.
Ooh, nice.
And I need to also.
It is good. Quite yummy. I cannot wait. Here.
Is this even? This one?
Yeah, this one's the less.
And then you just kind of try to get it onto the
Spread it
side,
out.
but make sure that you don't like stick this on the side. And try to make the middle bit a bit lower because the cake rises in the middle and it will be like bumpy. Okay, so that's the cake mix. So you can just put this in the oven for 25 to 30 minutes.
Usually I bake with my mom, so we like to make lemon meringue pies or apple pies or sometimes chocolate cake. Oh, and my mom makes a really good banana cake as well. And my friend will always call me up and say, "Hey, when's your mom making banana cake again? Can we have some more of your mom's banana cake?" So yes, I help her a lot in the kitchen, so we do bake together.
So now the cake's done and we're waiting for it to cool down. We'll be making the frosting. It's the best part of the cake. Of course.
Yeah.
So 600 grams of butter, and then 450 grams of cream cheese at room temperature, so it doesn't like clump up. And the icing we have 300 grams.
That's a lot of sugar, guys.
Not 300 grams, 1,080 grams.
1,080 grams of sugar.
But this is 3 recipes.
Yeah.
And it's just because I'm not sure how much we're going to be needing. You can like divide
It's
it
better
up.
to have like more than less. Yeah.
And some vanilla.
Oh, cool. Vanilla just spices everything up.
It makes everything tasty.
Yeah.
Smells good.
How much?
3
teaspoons?
teaspoons.
3 teaspoons of vanilla, guys.
And then you just mix it together. Do it on a low speed because we don't want any bubbles inside. Like when we did the cake, we want it to like cream up. This one you don't.
So low speed for how long?
Just until it's mixed together and you don't see any more lumps. And maybe like at the end, just the very end, you kind of like put it on a high speed for like, 5 seconds. And that's it.
That's it?
Yes.
Wow.
Very easy. Don't over whip it. That's very important.
Should we put that in the bowl for now?
The frosting's really easy, right?
Easy and
But
nice and deep.
also very easy to over whip, and we don't want to over whip.
You don't want bubbles.
We'll put it in the bowl, so it'll be easier for us later.
What do you usually use to like put the frosting on the cake?
I'll show you my trick. Today we'll be like using the piping bag, and then we'll kind of like smooth it out later. And that's it. We'll just wait for the cake to cool down now.
All right. It's good. It doesn't taste as sweet as like,
As you think it would be?
Yeah, I saw a bunch of sugar in there.
Yeah, because I use salted butter.
Ah,
I think that helps.
Yeah, that helps a lot. Wow, it smells really nice.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
I want to like decorate the cake.
It's cooled
right
down, and we're gonna be taking it out. I think it's already cooled down, so we do that to all the cakes.
Yes.
And then it should just come right off. It should just come right off.
The color looks really nice.
Yeah. And it's really soft when it comes out of the oven. Don't leave it out in the like air conditioning room
like we're doing right now. Yay!
Peel off the bottom. And then we're gonna slice it off because this will be a bit too high for like 3 layers. So we're just gonna
That would be a tower of cake.
But it's really popular to have like
Yeah.
really tall cakes now too. So you can also leave it like that, but it will make your life so much easier if you slice the top off so it's straight, right? And the cake, when you cut up,
It will look nice.
Yeah, it will be straight,
Nice and flat.
even. So just hold your hand on the cake and keep the knife level and just slice like this. Like, try not to
When you
move
try
too
it at
much.
home and then you slice it.
You just keep it level. Try to. You get used to it.
Then put that in there.
Yeah, we'll put it in here because we keep it for the bottom. We'll use it for decorations.
Oh, cool.
Do you want to try doing one?
Let's see. My hands are so not still for these things.
I'm sure you
Like
can
that.
do it.
Over here?
Yep, and just keep it as straight as possible. Mine isn't too straight either.
It's like, boom.
So you can
Look, there's one piece missing over here.
you can see the
Aw,
holes
poor
that
cake.
was the
Yeah.
vinegar and the.
I'll let you do the slicing.
I'm not that great either.
Cool.
We put 1 layer on the.
That's the bottom.
I'm gonna teach you how to cheat. Frost.
Okay.
normally you would just use
a spatula, right? And then you just do.
But then this
I don't
cake,
do a very good job with this.
Yeah, so we're gonna cheat. But also because this cake is very soft, if you use a spatula, you pull it up and then
and then it's gonna crumble.
Yeah, everything falls off and makes it. You have to have quite a bit of arm muscle to pipe.
I have arm muscle.
I know you do. So you start from the middle and just do this. So now it's even also because you use the hole, it will be the same size. Instead of just going like that, you won't need to do that.
Oh, that looks easy, but I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna do a perfect job.
You're gonna do the next layer. When you press it down, you'll basically like make the, you know, when you pipe it, it's like round and it has like little ridges. The ridges will go away when you push it down.
So it will immediately smoothen it's out.
Yes.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna do it now.
I bet you it'll be so much better than mine.
Oh my god. I think we need to put in some more frosting here. Alright, so twist. Oh, this is fun.
See, you're already doing really well.
Fill in the holes, right?
Yes. Just a little bit. It's not too serious. Like if you think that it will make a hole when you cut it out, then you fill it in. I'll put this side down.
Oh, look at that. That's such nice.
It's still very high.
This is very high. Yeah, this is exactly what I requested. Okay, so
the top bit. You can do the top bit and then I'll do the side. She's so much better now. It's only her second time and it's better than mine already. If we don't pipe it on the side, there'll be like crumbs that get stuck.
I feel like it gets harder when it has less frosting in here.
And then the side's the hard part, but we'll make it easy. So if you're right-handed, you start from the right side. I think you should come inside.
Okay.
And then you just pipe down. Oops. And then you just pull it and keep like rotating the table. So this looks kind of like those cooked like biscuits.
Yeah, that's cute.
You can leave it like that if you
Looks
want.
like lady fingers.
Yeah. See? Perfect.
Oh, perfect. This is already cute.
And then what I do is just like smooth it over. But then I'm also going to do something after I smooth it out.
Yeah. But can we leave the sides like this?
If you want.
It's kind of cute.
But it's not going to be cute after
you smooth it out, right?
And then from this one, if you're right-hand side, then you have to go like this. So you're going to have to go to the other side to look.
All right.
And we just hold it down, like
there, and then
the angle, like maybe 30 degrees from the cake.
And then you just
leave it.
Circle around the plate, right?
Yeah. And then we'll also be taking some out because we put so much.
lot.
Yeah. Okay, and I'm gonna let you do the design on top. What I do is I just kind of do this, and it will look a bit like a rose, a bit.
A bit? Oh yeah.
Just so that it's not too bland. But then we'll be like putting bits of cakes on top too. On the side we'll be doing this. We'll go like in between, so it will just look like that.
Oh, so it's like on top of each other.
Yeah.
Like layered out.
Yeah. But lightly.
I'm so bad with like frostings and stuff. Like that. Always clean the knife, right?
And then you might want to not make it the same. Like you start from the same spot. You can kind of like go in and out. And then you can like maybe go like here and then from far away.
I might just leave that to you then. Oh look,
that's it, right?
This one they want
a
here.
bit more.
Oh, it's pretty.
It's very simple, very homemade looking.
Yeah.
Because this kind of cake is very like layer cakes, very American, isn't it?
Very Martha Stewart, guys.
So,
very
like,
Martha Stewart.
Not my. We can just leave it like this, or what I do, I always for red velvet, I always use the cake to decorate. You use the fork, and then you just scrape it, and then you'll get like little
crumbles.
A better way is also to leave like the cake in the fridge for like overnight, so it gets really hard, and then you can crumble really easily. And then you can also put some nuts on top of your cake.
Just spread it all around.
Spread it all out. As much and as little as you want.
Oh, Oh, it's so pretty.
That's it. Very easy. Easy decoration.
Do we have a guest coming to
I
taste
think we
the
have
cake?
a surprise guest coming to taste my
Is it
cake
tea
today.
time already?
Yes.
It's tea time.
Look who we have.
I'm here now.
You're here now.
So, what do we have here?
We
Red
have
velvet
red
cake.
velvet cake with cream cheese.
Does it look
frosting.
like American?
Well, we have like a beautiful guest on the show today.
Thank you. But look at that. Isn't it very Martha Stewart?
It looks very Martha Stewart, but I'm really confused because Gal, you're like, for me, you're synonymous with everything healthy. And not to say the cake is not good.
That is not true.
that is not true
I've
because
seen
you
on
know
her
why?
pictures that she makes some
Yes.
like unhealthy, yummy
Yes,
food.
I
Oh,
make
really?
lasagnas and stuff too. The thing is, like, life is all about, all these little things that make you happy, right?
This is not little, by the way. This is pretty big.
It's all about the moderation.
Yeah, requested for the 3 layers.
Yeah.
Actually, I think that's the key word.
Yeah,
Moderation.
moderation,
Everything in life
yeah.
is moderation. So that looks pretty moderate.
Should we cut it? Oh, but we need plates, right?
Okay, let's get the plates.
All right, look at that.
I need to stay away from cakes because they usually end up.
Oh, that bit was on my nose.
Oh my god, who's gonna finish this bit?
We'll help each other.
Yeah, that's why girls are in the kitchen.
Too late now. Stuck. We're gonna lay it down.
Oh, that looks so
We're
pretty.
gonna lay it down.
Oh. When you say moderation, how often would you recommend people to indulge in sweets?
Look, for me, like
Yeah.
I always like to eat sweets right after my meals. I would be, I want something sweet, but I'll just have like a bite or two. Like if I go out with my friends, I'll, okay, let's share something, and just like just get this urge. Like just get it over,
So
so you don't actually, if you starve yourself and then at the end you end up finishing this whole cake,
So indulge in it. But,
Yeah,
have
just
like
have a little bit at a time.
But
Just
not
make
every-
yourself happy,
but don't finish the whole thing.
No, I wouldn't finish it.
I'll share this piece with the two of you, but I'm gonna have a piece on my own. Is that okay?
That's okay. That's not called moderation though.
Here we go.
Wow.
This is really good. You can have that.
All right, and you want to
Alright.
have.
That's a big piece.
I'll see you guys. Bye. Girl.
Bye.
So I think we're never gonna see that dessert again.
I took my pack,
But
I'm quite sad.
I'm hoping that I'll be getting to try your.
Definitely. Next time I'll have a dinner party and then you'll be invited and then I'll make the cake
You make
for
this
you.
cake, right?
Yes.
Thank you so much for helping me today.
And thank you for having me as well.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much for watching as well, and I hope you tune in for more of Jelly Jam Dessert. Bye.
Dig in. Oh my god, I'm feeling everything. Sad. Today was the first time I actually get to try and make red velvet cake, and it is one of my favorite cakes, and I've never made it before. So this first time I get the recipe from Jan, and she's showing me how to, do the frosting the easy way, the cheating frosting. So I like it that, she piped it out and she made it look really easy, and I feel like I can totally go back home and make it myself again.